Welcome to I Found This Great Book. My name is Curtis, and today we're featuring the mystery author Charlotte Carter. And she is the creator of the Nanette Hayes and Cook County Mystery Series, 2 series. And her work has received high praise for its innovation and compelling storytelling. And in the Nanette Hayes series, her amateur sleuth is a street performing jazz saxophone who has her master's degree in French. The first book in this series, Rhode Island Red. Saxophonist Nanette Hayes, a majestic 5-foot, 10-inch Grace Jones look-alike with hot style, lives for the music of her jazz forebears. Self-taught Nan is no Charlie Parker, but she dreams big. She performs regularly on the sidewalks of New York City. Not exactly the village vanguard, but it pays the bills in ways that her master's degree in French does not. Mostly, Nan just tries to stay cool in the face of the worst kinds of hardships. Recently, this has taken the form of getting dumped hard by her live-in boyfriend, Walter. When her normally messy life is at its epic messiness, fellow street musician Sig walks up and, after insulting her playing and narrowly missing being hit by a bus, changes everything. Out of nowhere, 60 grand that cannot possibly be legit appears in Nan's sax. Suddenly, she is contending with 2 grisly murders, a former lover who wants her back, a jazz-obsessed ex-con, and some scarifying cops who are trying to shake her down. Equal parts tough and romantic, Nanette uses her street musician smarts and her New York City savvy to try to save her own skin and solve a musical mystery no less a legend than Bird himself. Now, the second book in the series, Coq au Vin. After a series of harrowing events, sassy, self-taught saxophonist Nanette Hayes is back to her routine, street performing from the theater district to Riverside Park to Park Avenue, haunting the music stores of Bleecker, hanging out at the mobbed-up strip club where her BFF, Aubrey, is the reigning diva, and to keep her mom in the dark, inventing more and more tales about her fictitious job at NYU as a French teacher. When Nanette's overprotective mother tells her that her glamorous bohemian auntie, Vivian, has gone missing in France under mysterious circumstances, Nanette is dispatched to Paris to help. Paris, her favorite city. Nan must keep her focus on the mystery at hand and not on the Coq au Vin and jazz clubs. But the vibrant scene turns out to be the very thing that leads her deep in the underbelly of historic Paris, the crux of her aunt's disappearance, a 20-year-old murder, and a sexy duet with Andre, a gifted violinist and fellow street musician from Detroit, who puts his life on the line to prove his love for her. The third book in the series, Drumsticks. Nanette Hayes, a high-styling saxophone-playing street musician and reluctant amateur detective, is in a slump. Deep in the throes of a post-affair depression, Nanette is busy drowning her sorrows in bourbon and making enemies. To boot, her breakup has a body count. The son of a high bourgeoisie doctor, a hip hopster wannabe, is just one of the fatalities. With no zest for life and no taste for new adventures, not even the attentions of a fatally handsome new lover, heartbroken Nanette is at rock bottom when she receives a gift from sweet old Ida Williams, a crazy-looking voodoo doll named Mama Lou. Nanette does not believe in black magic, but her luck is beginning to change. A missing check arrives the moment she really needs it. Suddenly, she is the most popular street musician at 53rd and 7th. Best of all, she is offered a regular gig in a jazz trio at an upscale restaurant. Things are looking up. Then one night at the restaurant, just as the music is heating up, a terrible moment of violence changes everything. Can Nanette untangle the truth behind the mysterious deaths before her luck runs out for good? So those are the 3 books in the Nanette Hayes series. Now, Charlotte Carter also has another series. There are 2 books in this series, and that is the Cook County series. Now, these books are set in Chicago in 1968, and Miss Carter captures the tension of this critical time in U.S. history and uses it as a backdrop for mysteries that turn 3 friends into amateur sleuths. The first book in the series, Jackson Park. Cassandra, a grandniece to Woodson and Ivy Lyles, is a college student caught up in a highly charged atmosphere of the days following the assassination of Martin Luther King. When the granddaughter of Woodson and Ivy's friends goes missing, Cassandra is sucked into a dangerous mystery that threatens to expose long-buried secrets and jeopardize the lives of everyone who asks too many questions. The next book in the series, Tripwire. It is December 1968. In the wake of assassinations and the violence of the Democratic Convention in Chicago, Summer of Love idealism has disintegrated into suspicion and delusion. On the city's north side, 20-ish Cassandra Perry longs to be independent. She leaves the overprotective embrace of her granduncle and grandaunt, Woody and Ivy Lyles, and moves into a multiracial commune dedicated to brotherhood and just causes. But Cassandra's search for identity plunges her into the dark side of peace, love, and unlimited freedom. Even before she discovers the brutally violated bodies of the commune's most charismatic activist couple. As Cassandra investigates with the help of Woody and Ivy, she begins to see some friends, especially one of her dearest, in a disturbing, deadly light. But when the 3 amateur sleuths run afoul of a police cover-up with explosive political ramifications, they face a desperate enemy determined to bury them, along with the truth. So, Charlotte Carter, 2 great series. You definitely want to check these out. You can go to ifoundthisgreatbook.com/85. On that page, you'll see all the books I just told you about. You can pick up a copy right from the site. Definitely want to check out Miss Carter's works. Well, until next week, stay safe and have a great reading day.